Hey, how's it going? This is Owen, and in today's video, we have a review of Layla Sleep. Now, Layla actually makes two different mattresses, the original and the hybrid, and they are known for creating beds with a flippable design, which we will talk about a lot in today's video. We're basically gonna cover everything you need to know about Layla, like what they're actually made of, what they feel like to sleep on, how firm they are, both sides, how much they cost, and who we think these beds are ultimately gonna be best for. If that sounds good and you find this video helpful, make sure you give it a thumbs up and you subscribe to the channel. We'd really appreciate it. And there's gonna be a lot of stuff in the description to help you out with your mattress search, including any discounts we can find on Layla. With all that out of the way, let's get into the video by covering the general policies you're gonna get with a Layla mattress. This is stuff like shipping, returns, trial periods, and warranties. Layla, like pretty much every mattress brand, sends us their beds for free so we can test them out and let you know about them. But if you get one for yourself, you're gonna start with free bed-in-a-box shipping. It's gonna ship in a box whether you get the original or the hybrid. The original is gonna be much lighter, so you might be able to unbox it by yourself. I would definitely recommend having someone there to help you out with the hybrid though, because the coils make it significantly heavier. It's just easier with somebody else, although the process is not difficult. We've done it hundreds of times over here and it's actually kind of fun. Once the mattress arrives at your door, this is when your trial period kicks in. Layla gives you 120 nights, so roughly 4 months to sleep on the bed at home to decide if you actually like it and it suits your needs. If you decide that it doesn't within the trial period, you can get a full refund and free returns. But if you wind up keeping the beds, they both come with a lifetime warranty. Now, the warranty is actually kind of important because it stipulates what kind of foundations you can use with your mattress, and this warranty will be tiered in some way, meaning you get more protection in the first 10 years and then it kind of trails off after that. They're actually not that long to read. We'll try and link it in the description for you. One other thing I do want to mention about unboxing a mattress, especially the Layla original, since it's made entirely of foam and uses a lot of memory foam, there's a good chance right when you take it out of the box that it will look a little misshapen and it actually is going to feel pretty soft. Like when you lay down on it, you might go all the way down to your foundation. This is just because the beds have been compressed in that plastic for so long and they just need time to fully inflate. It should be normal after a day or two, so don't worry about it. That's all the policy stuff for Layla. We have more information about it down below in the description if you want to learn more. But let's get into the more interesting stuff now, like what these beds are actually made of. And we're gonna start with the Layla original. So when we're talking about the construction of the Layla original, we actually have to stipulate it a little bit. Like I mentioned earlier, this is a flippable mattress, which means you have a soft side and a firm side, which are both designed to be slept on. So we're gonna be looking at the construction of the Layla original with the soft side facing up. So at the very, very bottom, you're gonna have a thin layer of copper infused memory foam. This is actually the main comfort layer on the firm side. And then above that, you have a layer of dense support foam, which is gonna provide you with the bulk of the support on this mattress, no matter which side of the bed you wind up sleeping on. And then above that, you have a layer of a more responsive transition foam. This helps soften up the mattress quite a bit. And then if you go to the very, very top, you have a thicker layer of that same copper infused memory foam you're gonna find at the very bottom. And that copper infused memory foam that you're gonna experience on both sides of the mattress provide the Layla original with a nice, airy, responsive memory foam feel. So you're gonna notice that memory foam is there, you're gonna lay down on it, and you're slowly gonna sink into it. It's gonna conform to your body shape pretty nicely. However, unlike a lot of other traditional memory foam mattresses, when you relieve pressure from it, it does snap back into shape a lot more quickly, which means it'll be a better option for combo sleepers. You just generally don't get as much of that dense viscous feel on Layla as you do on something like Tempur-Pedic or Nectar. Looking at the construction of Layla Hybrid, it's constructed in virtually the same way. You're gonna have that soft side and the firm side, and you're gonna have a thin layer of that same copper infused memory foam at the very bottom. The biggest difference is you're gonna have a layer of pocketed coils in the middle for support instead of foam. Coils do provide you with some advantages and a couple disadvantages. The advantages of foam is that it does help deaden movement a little bit better than coils, but modern coil mattresses are designed with pocketed coils as opposed to inner springs, so they do deaden motion pretty well overall, just not quite as good as the foam. But pocketed coils are more supportive over the long haul, especially for heavier body types, and they do provide you with a little bit more airflow just because there's less material air has to travel through with coils in comparison to a foam. And then above the coils, you have that same transition layer and that same layer of copper infused memory foam. So the construction of these beds are virtually identical aside from the difference in support. We would describe the feel of the Layla Hybrid to also be virtually the same as the original, only it's gonna be a bit more responsive in comparison, again, because the coils are just gonna add a little bit of extra bounce. I just wouldn't really factor a difference in feel if you're trying to decide between these two beds. You're mostly looking at that difference in the coils. Let's move over to the subject of firmness now, and as we've mentioned a couple times already, both versions of Layla are flippable with that soft side and the firm side. So if you look at the firm side of each bed, it's actually not as firm as you might expect. The firm side of the original Layla, we have right between a medium and a medium firm, which is still generally pretty accommodating for most sleepers, although it is gonna favor back and stomach sleepers over strict side sleepers. The firm side of the Layla hybrid is just gonna be a hair softer. We have it at a medium plus. The difference is fairly negligible, but it is there. If you switch it over to the soft side, both the Layla and the Layla hybrid are gonna be around a medium soft. This is gonna provide you with a ton of pressure relief, and I think it's gonna be a really nice option for strict side sleepers, especially if you have maybe some hip or shoulder pain. In general, side sleepers normally seek out a softer mattress for those pressure points like their hips and their shoulders, because if you wind up sleeping on something too firm, you can develop pain in those areas over time. So if you wind up getting a Layla mattress, you maybe try the soft side first and you decide it's too soft for you can flip it over to the firm side and give that a try. Hopefully one of the two will work, and it is really convenient to have two chances to get the firmness right in a single mattress. Let's move over to the subject of pricing, and this is the other really big difference between the original Layla and the Layla hybrid. The MSRP for the original Layla is gonna be around $1,100, and the MSRP for the Layla hybrid is gonna be around $1,700. So there's a pretty significant price difference. Once you factor in discounts though, make sure you look in the description for whatever we can find. You should pay somewhere around $950 for the original Layla, and then around $1,500 for the Layla hybrid. So after discounts, the prices are a little bit closer together, but there's no way around that you're gonna be paying significantly more for the hybrid. And this makes a lot of sense. Coils are just more expensive to produce, and a lot of people like myself prefer a hybrid mattress, and that is because I prefer a little extra bounce in my bed, and I'm a little heavier, so I tend to gravitate toward coils. But if you are a medium to petite size individual and you don't think coils are important, you can save a lot of money going with the original all foam Layla. And that's pretty much gonna wrap up today's review / comparison. It was kind of both. But the bottom line is Layla is one of our favorite mattress brands. They wind up on a ton of our best lists because of that versatile flippable design. Plus, the airy memory foam feel on the Layla mattresses I think is generally quite comfortable. I'm not a huge fan of memory foam, however, I do enjoy the feel of these beds. So if you are a little bit skeptical about memory foam, I still think Layla is worth a shot. But let us know what you think about these beds. Write us down below in the comment section. I'd love to get your thoughts. Again, tons of information linked for you down below in the description, so be sure you take a look. Just a lot of resources to help you with your online mattress search. If you found the video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. But that's enough for me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.